There's a threat in the world today. A threat to our way of living, a threat to our society, and maybe even a threat to our very existence. And what is this threat?
All right, so with that being said, you know what it's time for?
The Checkers and Wreckers Picks of the Week.
Yeah, what he said.
I even raised my hand on that one. Little,
So, you know, since F1 went off at 2 o'clock in the morning and NASCAR ran last night, we're doing just IndyCar picks this week, which is fine with me.
Yep, just one each. So
Yeah.
we're used to
Yeah.
the two. Guys, get your picks in here. Send them our way
Yeah, you
here.
can post your picks up on the live feed right here.
The best part of the 2005 was watching the overweight corner worker keep running out to retrieve the trash on the course. That's good.
That dude was wore out at the end.
No joke.
All right, so Dan, come on, man. Do your picks right. You can't pick the whole team.
All right.
Jeez.
So I guess without further ado, I'll start off.
I worry about your brother sometimes.
No, that's.
But then again, I tell him the same thing about you sometimes.
Well,
so.
that's an yeah. Everybody worries about me. So that's not just you on that one. I think everybody that knows me worries a little bit about me.
That's what Daniel said too. He's like, we all do.
Exactly. Well, at least I can admit it. You know, I'm worried about myself. So.
All right, so lead him out, Tommy boy.
All righty. Well, Tommy Boy, I think this is the first time I've picked him this year, and I'm going to stay true to the name. Tommy Boy, Napa Auto Parts, number 27, Alexander Rossi.
Rossi, that's hey, he's on the poll, and I just wanted, before we go on any farther on this, if you watched, did you get to watch qualifying at all?
Yeah, I did the replay there.
So did you see Dixon goes out and lays down a lap of like 126, which at that time he was the only one that hit a 126.
Mm-hmm.
So then he was on his second lap and he kind of messed the turn up a little bit, but yet he was still 0.2 faster than the previous lap.
Right.
And then he just waved it off.
Yep.
Even the announcers were like, what's he doing?
I don't think he knew.
What's he doing?
There was communication issue or something there.
So then Rossi comes out and goes like 0.2 faster than what Dixon ran.
Right. Yep.
So if Dixon would have finished that lap, maybe he would have been on the
pole.
pole.
I think he is, absolutely. But this is
so with that being said, you picked Rossi. I picked the Iceman, Scott Dixon.
So a 1-2 battle here. That'd be a good one to watch.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it's going to come down to either that first start there when if Dixon can get the pass
or
on him.
Pit strategy.
Exactly. That was my next thing. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, Dan, I know you just did. So if you don't change it and pick right, your picks don't count. Nah. What you got for some records there, Tommy boy?
All right, call Vegas. This is he could be in victory lane today. He could get his first win if it's anything like my picks have been for records in the past. I'm going to go with Felix Rosenqvist. He's had a tough car.
I think that's a solid pick for a record this week. I think you're going to do fine because there again, TK tested the wall strength in turn 7 or whatnot. And then Rosenqvist really tested the tire barrier and the wall strength.
And the brakes. He locked that bad boy up.
And the nose.
Oh, yeah. He tested quite a bit. So, I think the rookies find a hard time at this track. So
yeah, he's not
a fan of groove yet.
Which, you know, a street circuit's a different animal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you watch Rossi in
really
qualifying,
good at though.
Did you watch Rossi in qualifying?
Oh yeah.
He pretty much one turn every lap.
He knows how to do. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like
that's what they say.
Precision.
If you can't if you can fit a piece of paper in between your tire and the wall, you ain't doing it right.
Right. But yeah. So Tommy Boy's got Felix, and I took TK on my record.
So he tested the wall once. You think he's going to test it again? Huh?
Well, and he that whole AJ Foyt team has just been struggling all season. They haven't put together good runs.
TK is one of those guys. I think he just needs to hang it up and just do ovals. I mean, he's good at the oval. Just be an oval racer.
Come around the 500, and I'll tell you though, I'd like to see TK do like what Montoya and Castro Neves and some of them guys. I'd like to see TK go to IMSA and run some IMSA stuff.
Yeah, and I could see him doing having success in that. It's just I think he's kind of over his
baby alligator heads
peak, I guess, if you will, in IndyCar.
Mr. Kanowski said he's taking Dixon as well, and his dark horse is Will Power.
Dark horse, that's a good, and usually I think we said we can't pick a Penske as a dark horse, but I'll accept it because they're not doing that.
Right, with the season Powers having,
that is a dark horse.
He's kind of a dark horse right now. So speaking of dark horses, who do you have for a dark horse?
So we talked about him a little earlier in the show. He's a rookie. Kind of keep that rookie dark horse trend going here. Carlin Automotive, Paddock Award, Indy Lights champion from last year.
I like that kid. And you said on a couple shows back that don't be surprised you see me in a number 10 hat this year. Nah, you'll probably see me in a Paddock Award hat though.
There you go.
I really like that kid.
The green, white, and red, huh?
He was very impressive in qualifying this weekend. Very impressive in practice.
Yep.
He's had speed all weekend. So let's just hope he can stay clean today and produce a good finish today.
Yeah, I'm going to do a little research on Carlin too, because I want to see. I mean, is this guy producing the car, or is Paddock Award really? I mean, if this guy's not producing cars and Paddock Award's driving this, he's top tier.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see that.
So for my dark horse, I have one of my favorite drivers, Mr. Graham Rahal.
Yep, and
he's looked good again. I mean, like we talked earlier, that Rahal, Letterman, Lanigan team has found something.
They found something. Yeah, they did.
I don't know if it's the fact that now, with having a 2-car team on a regular basis, you throw another engineer in there and guys can talk, and you have a little bit bigger brain trust to work everything out. And no, Dan, you can't pick Penske. You have to pick one driver. And Penske doesn't drive.
No, he's saying middle finger Penske.
Well, I understand that, but he picked Penske as his wrecker earlier.
Oh.
The whole team.
And then you're done.
Yeah.
Hit the knob.
Steak and Shake. What?
Graham Rahal, Steak and Shake. Right?
Yeah, well, he don't run Steak and Shake anymore. What's his I can't think of what the sponsorship is on that car right now.
It's
Red,
some
White,
foundation,
Blue.
isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
And I know his wife, Courtney, she took the weekend off NHR racing, and she's at Long Beach with Graham. Or no, she's off altogether. She stepped away from NHR. That's right.
You said, and I don't know why, but you said Graham, and I'm thinking, where?
Yeah, Mike, Award is legit, dude. He's legit. But like we've talked, before, the whole rookie field this year is legit, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
mean, Erickson, Ferrucci, Award, Herta. Am I forgetting anybody? Oh, Rosenquist.
Yeah.
I mean,
your guy.
No, Award's my guy.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel's got association with Graham Rahal.
Yeah, because Vidal works at Steak and Shake.
About as much as I do with Ross.
Which the Steak and Shake that Vidal works at, I go there at lunch sometimes. It works that's right around the corner. And when you pull up to the drive-through window, like everybody's cake stickers on the window right there.
You see him?
And he's there late at night. But I keep wanting to slap a checkers and record.
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like back in the employee deal.
No, it's right at the drive-through window right there, the overhang part. And I was like, I had one on my hand the other day. I was like, yeah, I don't want the guy behind me to say something, or
I slapped one on the back of the laptop.
I seen that. I seen that on. Look, I can see it right there.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. So, but yeah, that wraps up the checkers and wreckers.
Picks of the week.
Hey, you got that one right.
I did. Well, like I said, we'll do that like that. Now
I got to do last week. And
exactly.
Why? Just because I'm older? That's bullcrap.
Well, you said it. That's not what I was
That's what you're insinuating.
I was thinking because you were on that side. So
I can tell your tone of voice.
And come this way. Start from there and come this way.
It's supposed to go left or right.
Yeah. The viewers. Left or right. Right?
No, my left. You're right.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
No, not
yours.
You. Not you.
No,
you.
no, you. Move
you,
over.
You.
You're right.
There you go. Guys, thank you so much. We went a little over today.
Just a little bit. We had
some fun. Yeah, we did. Hopefully you had fun. Guys, we had a lot of interaction today on the comment section. Thank you so much. Appreciate you voting on the poll there as well.
And I think next weekend, I don't remember Jimmy was saying it was next weekend or the following weekend. They got a 90-minute figure eight coming up out Speedrome. I'm definitely going to that.
Did
should
you say
definitely
90 minutes?
90 minutes.
So
hour and a half.
Timed.
Hour and a half.
So yesterday was a lap race. This next one's going to be a time
Yes.
Okay.
Hour and a half race.
10-4.
So I'm going to drag TommyBoy out to that race. And Hanowski, G-Pal, everybody come on out.
We'll make a little event of it.
Yeah, we'll have a checkers and wreckers day at Speedrome.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, next Saturday I'm going to be out at Ingles if I can with the kids.
I might meet you out there.
The wife is dropping me off.
That's just a hop, skip, and a jump from my house, so I might meet you out there.
Addison would like that.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Guess what?
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Hope you have a fantastic week.
Yes.
BWSPORTS1.com.
What's that again?
BWSPORTS1.com.
Yeah, baby.
That was good.
All that.
Two snips and twists.
You don't do it right.
Two snips and a twist. There we go. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Check out Black White Sports.
Drive fast, Wednesday. Shift hard, and keep the rubber on the road. Peace. We're out. Hit the button, Tommy boy.